Hi everybody, Josh here. Now first up is T Galleria by DFS. If you didn't know it already, T Galleria is the main hub for our Waikiki trolleys. The first DFS, or duty-free shoppers as it's known, in the United States was built in our very own Honolulu International Airport back in 1962. DFS is based out of Hong Kong, and not many people know this, but it is actually owned by Louis Vuitton. You know Louis Vuitton, the creator of all those fine luxury items like handbags, belts, shoes, bikinis, waffle makers, cupcakes, trash cans, toilets, toilet paper, chainsaws, Darth Vader helmets, condoms, and this thing here. Now DFS operates in 13 countries with 18 T Galleria stores and 420 DFS stores in 17 different international airports. The T Galleria in Waikiki, where we operate out of, it opened back in 1968. Now here's something kind of cool. On August 10th, 2012, the T Galleria here in Waikiki, the employees, they set a Guinness World Record by creating the world's largest coffee mosaic art to celebrate the Art of Hawaiian Coffee event. The mosaic, from 5,642 cups of coffee with 10 different shades, created a familiar face, a much-loved image for Hawaii, Elvis. It was during his Blue Hawaii days. Okay, here's the points that you got to remember for the T Galleria. Number 1, the Honolulu Airport DFS is first in the United States and it was built in 1962. Number 2, based out of Hong Kong, DFS is actually owned by Louis Vuitton. Number 3, it operates in 13 countries with 18 T Galleria stores and 420 DFS stores in 17 different international airports. Number 4, T Galleria Waikiki opened in 1968 and it's the main hub for our Waikiki trolleys. Number 5, and last but not least, in 2012, DFS Hawaii employees, they set a Guinness World Record by creating the world's largest coffee mosaic with 5,642 cups of coffee, creating an image of Elvis.
Known as the father of modern-day surfing, Duke Kahanamoku was born on August 24, 1890. A little-known fact was that Duke was a good friend of the creator of the museum Shangri-La, heiress Doris Duke. During the 1912 Olympics, he won his first gold medal in the 100-meter freestyle and silver in the relay. He also won 2 gold medals in 1920 and a silver at the age of 34 in the 1924 Olympics. A year later, while living in California, he rescued 8 men from a capsized fishing boat. Police called the rescue the most superhuman surfboard rescue act the world has ever seen.
Oh man, why does everyone have superpowers? I mean, Josh has powers, you have powers, even that kid Gage has a whole hodgepodge of powers. I don't have anything.
Joopy, what? We don't have powers, and who is Gage?
What? I don't know. I mean, I keep having visions of some kid named Gage. He's kind of weird, too.
Okay. On January 22nd, 1968, Duke Kahanamoku died due to a heart attack. In 1990, a 9-foot-tall bronze statue was erected in his memory. The statue's orientation placed Duke's back to the sea and was initially criticized as being controversial to Hawaiian custom. Typically for safety, a person should never have their back to the ocean. Some people thought that it was an awful idea and that it should be turned around. However, its orientation toward the pedestrian activity and public street has created a highly popular local shrine and tourist locale.
Tell Josh that the Power Stone is in the storage room, okay?
What you talking about?
Hey Sam, where did you put the Power Stone?
Joopy, I think you can see the future. That's probably your power.
What? Well, maybe. Let's see. In about 5 seconds, Josh will fall and break his phone. Right about now!
Man, my phone is cracked. Dang it, Joopy, you left your dang skateboard on the ground.
What a doofus, huh, Sam?
Cool. Okay, let's move to the recap. Number 1. Known as the father of modern-day surfing, Duke Kahanamoku was born on August 24th, 1890. Number 2. A little-known fact was that Duke was a good friend of the creator of the museum, Shangri-La, heiress Doris Duke. Number 3. During the 1912 Olympics, he won his first gold medal in the 100-meter freestyle and silver in the relay. He also won 2 gold medals in 1920 and won a silver medal at the age 34 in the 1924 Olympics. Number 4. A year later, while he was living in California, he rescued 8 men from a capsized fishing boat. Police called the rescue the most superhuman surfboard rescue act the world has ever seen. Number 5. On January 22, 1968, Duke Kahanamoku died due to a heart attack. In 1990, a 9-foot-tall bronze statue was erected in his memory. The statue's orientation that placed Duke's back to the sea was initially criticized as being controversial to Hawaiian custom. Typically, for safety, a person should never have their back to the sea. Some people thought that it was an awful idea and that it should be turned around. However, its orientation to the pedestrian activity and public street have created a highly popular local shrine and tourist locale. You can see the future. Cool. Okay, let's move to the recap. Number 1. Was that stupid? It's called The Rescue, the most superhuman surfboard rescue. The act.
This sucks! Right, Sam? What are you doing over down there? I thought you were over there.
Hiya! Our next stop is Hanauma Bay Lookout. The beach and its surroundings got their name from 2 Hawaiian words, hana, meaning bay, and uma, meaning curve. Created tens of thousands of years ago, the bay was formed by an opening in the southeast shoreline from volcanic activity. The magma spilled out from rapid violent bursts of the volcano, creating the bay. In 1956, dynamite was used to clear space for telephone lines.
Dynamite like this? Huh? Sam? Oh, shoot.
Joopy,
It's
what?
gonna
Joopy,
blow!
no!
Oh, God. Sorry, Sam. That didn't quite go according to plan. Oh, jeepers.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? You all right? It didn't look like it got you at all. I was hoping I could blow Josh up instead, but where's that little weasel? Anyway, let's just continue, okay?
Okay, the crater we see now is an after effect of the explosion and water erosion on the bay. A person can encounter a large amount of sea life. 400 different species of fish call Hanauma Bay home, and the bay is popular due to its abundance of green sea turtles. The bay attracted 3 million tourists a year at one time, making it one of the most visited spots on Oahu. The bay was historically an excellent area for fishing. Records show that the Hawaiian royalty in the 1800s often stayed at the bay for entertainment and fishing. Okay, recap. Number 1, located on the southeast shoreline of Oahu, the bay was formed tens of thousands of years ago when volcanic activity opened the shoreline. Magma spilled out in rapid violent bursts, creating the bay. Number 2, the beach and its surroundings were named for 2 Hawaiian words, hana, meaning bay, and uma, meaning curved. Number 3, dynamite was used to clear a path for telephone lines in 1956. The ocean waves and the dynamite gave the bay its bowl-like shape. Number 4, the bay contains 400 species of marine life, and sea turtles in the view attracted 3 million tourists every year. Number 5, the bay was historically an excellent area for fishing. Records show that the Hawaiian royalty in the 1800s often stayed at the bay for entertainment and fishing.
Sam! You mean dynamite like this? Huh?
Created tens of thousands of years ago, the bay was formed too slow. It's going right here every day. I think I'm reading it too fast. Surroundings were named from 2 Hawaiian words. Hanama, ooh, nope, that's one.
Hello everyone, I'm Gage. Our next point of interest is a special one. If the tide is high enough and the wind is strong enough, you could see a geyser-like rock formation shoot out seawater. Where are we, Joopy?
Huh? What do you mean, where are we? We're at the studio! Duh! Obviously in the studio.
Nope, it's Halona Blowhole. It's another place for tourists if you want to see green sea turtles. And if you come at the right time, you may also see humpback whales. The blowhole is close to a coral reef that has a high number of marine life, like eels, slugs, and other organisms. The blowhole and Halona Cove were used in popular movies like Pirates of the Caribbean and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It was also used in Nicki Minaj's Starship music video. Coco craters created the blowhole, and scattered pieces of coral and ash created the ground's rock formation. Okay, recap!
What the? Holy cow, you're kind of a weird kid, huh? Sheesh. I don't know.
Number 1, the blowhole acts like a geyser, shooting out seawater when the tide is high and the wind is strong. Number 2, located close to a reef, eels, fish, and various sea organisms call the reef home. It is also a popular place if you want to see green sea turtles. Number 3, if you come at the right time and you're lucky, you may see humpback whales. Number 4, Halona Blowhole and Halona Cove were used in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Nicki Minaj's Starship music video. Finally, number 5, the Halona Blowhole was formed when cocoa craters spilled out lava tubes, making the hole, and scattered pieces of coral and ash spread over the ground, making the rock formation.
Is this Josh's replacement? Well, he's better than Josh already, I'll tell you that much. What the heck? What are you? You're Dr. Strange guy over here.
Or like more like 4 days.
What happens when there's no ice? Noise. Cut! Woo!
Just off of Halona Blowhole on the south side of Oahu, the next stop is Sandy Beach. The popular beach is beautiful yet dangerous. The beach's waves are perfect for bodyboarding and surfing.
Hey Josh, I surf a lot.
Please, Joopy, don't say that lame joke, you surf the web, right?
No, webs are for spiders, like, you know, the bugs. I surf the internet. I'm a real athlete, you know.
All right, let's just, okay. The beach has waters that break close to the shore and there are consistent barrels. However, the dangerous tides pose a threat to inexperienced swimmers. For this, the beach has earned the infamous nickname of Broke Neck Beach. Now, the senators of Oahu wanted to change the beach's name to President Barack Obama Beach, but the locals were indifferent to it, and so they left the name Sandy Beach. Now to recap, number 1, the beach is located on the south side of Oahu near Halona Blowhole. Number 2, the beautiful beach is the perfect place to surf and bodyboard for having waves that barrel consistently, and they also flow onto the shores. Number 3, the beach is also known for its infamous nickname, Broke Neck Beach, for being very dangerous and merciless to inexperienced swimmers. Number 4, at one point, local senators wanted to change the name of the beach to President Barack Obama Beach, but the plans were overridden by the locals. Where am I? What year is this?
La 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 la. Hello? Hello? This thing doesn't work. Hello? Oh, wait a minute. You're supposed to look on it. Webs are for spiders. I surf the internet. Yeah. Oh, weasel.
Oh, please, Joopy, please do not say that lame joke, the web. Cut!
Okay, the next point of interest is Sea Life Park. Sea Life Park is a sanctuary for birds, marine life, and is also an aquarium. They have a focus on education and conservation with their different shows, exhibits, and interactive programs. Opened first in 1964, the park allowed visitors to interact with different animals like rays, sea lions, and dolphins. Joopy, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just ate some bad seafood today.
Okay, as long as you're good. Okay, the park has many exhibits and facilities like the Hawaiian Ocean Aquarium and the Bird Sanctuary and the Hawaiian Ocean Theater, just to name a few. You can also experience up-close encounters like swimming with dolphins, petting sharks, and more.
What did you say? There's sharks there?
They have a huge tank. Why? Are you scared still?
No. Sam, did you hear anything? Come on, Sam. No!
Okay, recap. Number 1, Sea Life Park is a sanctuary for birds and mammals with an aquarium. They focus on education and conservation through different shows, exhibits, and interactive programs. Number 2, the park first opened in 1964 and allowed visitors to interact with sea lions, rays, and dolphins. Number 3, the park contains exhibits like the Hawaiian Ocean Aquarium and the Hawaiian Ocean Theater. Number 4, you can experience up-close encounters like swimming with the dolphins, petting sharks, and more. Okay, recap. So, number 1, can you hit play?
You know, I one time had to fight a shark. Did you know that, Josh? Took him down, man. Just he didn't stand a chance. Yep. Yeah, they call me old shark fighter back at the bar. You know, you ever go to Rumors? I never did. What about you, Gage? You go to Are we rolling? Oh. Gotta say rolling. What kind of Mickey Mouse operation is that?
Next point of interest is Coco Head, located on the south side of the island. Its eastern side is the headland of Hanauma Bay, and on its western slope is the Port Lock community, which is a part of Hawaii Kai. Coco Head is slightly smaller than its neighboring tough cone, Coco Crater. In World War II, the military placed pillboxes at the top of Coco Crater and set railroad tracks from the bottom to the top to transport supplies back and forth. These railroad tracks are used as a hiking trail called Coco Crater Railway, and Coco Head is more popular thanks to that trail. The trail is only a 1.8-mile hike, but it's rated difficult due to its steep incline.
That's my hammer in Coco Crater, you know. That's actually how the crater is formed. Did you know that? The hammer flew down and boom! Made the crater.
You mean this one?
Yeah, that one. Can I have it back?
Sure. Catch! Miss Sam, do you know CPR? Miss Sam?
Oh, bro. Is my hair messed up?
Joopy, you're good, right? Okay, let's continue. Cocoa Head has 3 prominent depressions, which are areas sunken by erosion and depressed below the surrounding land. The most well-known of Cocoa Head's depressions is Hanauma Bay. Cocoa Head was once one of the Honolulu volcanoes, and its last eruption was dated to be 30,000 years ago to 35,000 years ago. Okay, time to recap. Number 1, Cocoa Head is located on the south side of Oahu, with its eastern side, the headland of Hanauma Bay, and its western slope is the Port Lock community, which is a part of Hawaii Kai. Number 2, in World War II, the military placed pillboxes at the top of Cocoa Head neighboring Tufco and Cocoa Crater, and placed rails to transport materials back and forth. Number 3, the railroad tracks are now used as a hiking trail called Cocoa Crater Railway Trail. Cocoa Head has received many locals and tourists who have come to hike the trail. Even though it's a 1.8-mile hike, it's rated difficult due to its steep incline. Number 4, Cocoa Head has 3 prominent depressions, which are areas lower than the surroundings due to erosion. The most well-known is Hanauma Bay. Number 5, Cocoa Head was once part of the Honolulu volcanoes chain, and its last eruption was dated to be 30,000 years ago and 35,000 years ago. Get it right, Gage. Come on, man. Catch.
Heard this guy. Oh, wait a minute. Sam? Did Arnold hire this guy? Jeez. All right, let's go.
Sure.
Thanks. Here.
Cut.
Kahala Mall is our next point of interest, located near the pristine beaches of Kahala and mere minutes away from Waikiki. It's also located near the Waialae Country Club and home of the Golf Sony Open, which is a professional golf tournament. The Diamond Head Crater Lookout rests near Kahala Mall, which overlooks Kahala neighborhood and Cocoa Head and the Kahala Hotel in the distance. The mall first opened in 1954 as the Waialae Shopping Center, but was renovated in 1969, becoming what it is today, Kahala Mall. In 2006, a flood from a storm hit the mall, damaging a number of businesses and the movie auditorium walls.
Yeah, oops, I did that. Sorry.
Joopy, the flood was caused by a storm, a powerful one. And you could even blow away a feather, man. This guy's so weird, I swear. Why are you wearing a vest? What is that red vest for?
What, this red vest? 'Cause a storm is brewing, weasel boy.
Gee. Okay. There's an old horror legend about the ghost of a woman with long black hair and no face and no lower body. She was originally thought to be from the old Waialae drive-in that was built over a graveyard. But since the drive-in closed in the 1980s, she relocated to the bathrooms of Kahala Mall. The ghost was sighted by many people while passing by the bathrooms and even in the mirrors of the bathrooms. Yeah. Joopy, where'd you go, man? Hey, Joopy.
Hey, Josh!
Jesus.
You want to do the recap?
Yeah. Okay, recap. Number 1, the mall is located near Kahala neighborhood and the Waialae Country Club, home of the Golf Sony Open, and it's only minutes away from Waikiki. Number 2, Diamond Head Crater Lookout rests near Kahala Mall, which overlooks the neighborhood, and you can also see Cocoa Head and Kahala Hotel in the distance. Number 3, originally named Waialae Shopping Center in 1954, it was later renovated in 1969 and is now known as Kahala Mall. Number 4, a flood from a massive storm hit the mall in 2006, damaging the indoor businesses and messing up the walls of the theater. Number 5, there's an old horror story about a ghost of a woman with long black hair, no face, and no lower body, and she was originally thought to be from the old Waialae Drive-In that was built over a graveyard, but the drive-in closed in the 1980s. And then she was spotted in the bathrooms of the Kahala Mall. The ghost was sighted by many people while passing by the bathrooms, and you can even spot her in the mirrors sometimes. The first mall opened in the first mall. Oh, excuse my language. Listen to them. I need lotion. Just read it. It's easy.
Sorry. I didn't make a sorry movement with your hand. Sorry. Why do you ask? 'Cause a storm's brewing, baby!